Arden. Welcome to Reader's Workshop. So before we get into today's lesson, I actually want to review with you. Remember that word, review? That just means we're checking up on everything we've already learned. And so we're going to review our reading mat. Remember, friends, inside your reading mat, you will have this that says read or lee, because you might have it in Spanish. Read this way. Now, whether you're doing it in English or in Spanish books, that's fine. As long as you stack them, easiest to harder, and then the hardest at the bottom, right? Because we have the easy books that have very, very few letters. And then we have these books that have a little bit more letters, more sentences. And then, friends, we have more sentences, more words to read. So when you have your reading mat, we're going to start on this side with the top. And as you read, you're going to go this way and this way and this way. Now you're going to read them from harder to easiest. This way to this way, and finally the easiest one. So friends, I hope that you're doing that. And if you were doing it electronically, you can check to see what level the book is, and it'll tell you. Or use your problem-solving skills because you're a super reader. And look at how many words they have. I know I don't have to worry about you because you've been proving to us just how great of a problem solver you really are. You know how to turn on your iPad. You know how to log in. If you get kicked out, you know exactly what to do to get back in. You know your login. You know how to rewind, how to increase the volume, how to decrease it. That's all you, problem solver. So we are going to start with a new book today. Yeah, we have a new book. This is called Cat and Mouse. And so we're going to use our problem-solving skills as super readers to read this book. And in that spirit of being super readers, we want to make sure that when we are reading, we are also problem-solving. That means that if we have trouble, we bring up our superpowers and we know which one we need. If I can't figure out what that word is, I need to make sure I use picture power. I need to make sure I use sound power. Yeah. Pointer power is not going to help me much if I cannot figure out the sound. Partner power is not going to help me much if we both can't figure out the sound. So we need to make sure that we know which ones to use at which time. And a good reader also reviews their reading. Friends, if you were to ever get lost in a book or not understand it completely, we reread. That means that we go back to the spot where we last understood, we were last reading great, and read it again. There's magic in rereading, just like there's magic in practicing. If you're a football player, or if you're a dancer, or if you're an artist, you have to practice, practice, practice. And just like reading, it's an art form. Friends, we've got to practice reading. So let's start with Cat and Mouse. Cat and Mouse. Look at that. Let's look at the cover. I would like to take a look at the cover. So cat is behind mouse, and it looks like they're running. Maybe mouse is running away from cat. Let's see what happens. Cat and mouse. Mouse runs. There he is running in an open field outside, having a great time. Cat runs after mouse. Mouse runs you a fence. Mouse runs you a fence. I don't understand that. So I'm going to start using my superpowers. So will you help me? Let's look at the picture. Okay, so I see mouse. I see the fence because it says fence, but he runs you a fence. Okay, So let's move on because I still can use some more superpowers. So you, that's a letter. And what sound does the U make? That's right. Ah. So let's try to sound it out one at a time. A, N, D, E, E, An, d, d, under. Mouse runs under a fence. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, now I see it because he's right below the fence. Look, he's going through the bottom. When you're under something, you're at the bottom of something, going under it. Okay. So let's keep reading, friends. And if you hear something that doesn't sound right, I want you to raise your hand and tell me, Mr. Roscoe, stop. We've got to reread, okay? All right. Cat runs after mouse. Yeah, he's right behind him. Mouse runs up a hot. Oh, I see a lot of hands. Okay, let me reread it and then you'll tell me where you heard it that it doesn't sound right. Mouse runs up a hot. Oh, this word. Okay. You're right. I don't know how one would run up a hot. So let's check the word. So the first letter is H. And what's the H sound? So I did get the first sound right. Hot. Let's look at the rest of the sounds. I, ooh, ooh. Oh. So I don't hear the t sound in hot. So let's try and blend them together. Ready? I, ooh. I, ooh. What is that? Hill. And that makes sense because look, he's running up what looks like a hill. That was amazing work, friends. Thank you. Going. Cat runs after mouse. Cat tops mouse. Oh, I see all those hands again. Friends. Let me go back. Cat tops. This one? This one right here? Tops? Okay. Let's try and do the sounds just like we did before, because if it doesn't sound right and it doesn't match what's happening in the picture, we need to reread it. All right. So help me out. Listen to the sounds. T, a, g, s, t, a, g, s. Can you blend that together for me? T, a, g, s, t, a, g, s. Tags. Good job. Cat tags mouse. That makes more sense because cat is right behind him. And isn't that just like when you play tag, you have to touch the other person gently on the back? Yes. Oh, and they're having so much fun. Look at how they're smiling. I have fun when I play tag on the playground. Mouse runs after cat. Oh, it's Mouse's turn now. So friends, I want you to remember that when you're reading and you come across something that just doesn't sound right, that the word doesn't match what's happening in the picture, I want you to use those superpowers. Use the picture power, the sound power. Make sure you use those problem-solving tools that a super reader has. Happy reading, friends. Bye.